Hello everybody, it's Two-Siders. I decided to make another video. I haven't made one in a few days, but I thought that the Shimmering Flats in Thousand Needles is a cool place. A lot of people seem to like it, and I wanted to make a video here. Now unfortunately I cannot hit anything because I've got this cool new sword and I have no skill for it. And if you were wondering what this sword is, not many people know about this. What a lot of people know about is, though, on the other hand, is the warrior quests. In vanilla WoW, warrior gets a quest at level 10, level 20, level 30. Not sure about the other levels. And the level 30 to 40 quest is quite a long chain where you have to gather ingredients, you have to gather life root, it's a type of herb for herbalists. You have to gather tusks from Stranglethorn Vale, from the trolls there. You also have to get some charms that drop from elementals. And once you do the quest, you have to kill a level 40 air elemental guy. And you get a whirlwind weapon. Now, most people know about the whirlwind axe, but you can actually get a whirlwind sword or a whirlwind hammer as well. And the special property of all of these weapons, whichever you pick, it doesn't really matter, they have pretty much the same stats, but they can proc, and your character does a sort of like a whirlwind animation, kind of like Bladestorm in Wrath of the Lich King that was added then. And so far it hasn't procced for me, interestingly enough, even though I'm a troll. My ratio means that I hit things faster the lower health I have. But yeah, it remains to be seen. Hopefully it won't proc when I'm running away at low health, because I always do that, right? I always play too dangerously. Let's see what our skill is, because I cannot hit anything. Two-handed swords, 78. You know, it would be cool if you had like a high skill. And it worked out really well because I don't have to eat now because I leveled up. I actually have 2 talent points I forgot to I think I'm gonna put these talent points into sword specialization, which means I have a certain amount of chance of basically doing a second attack instantly. It's kind of like Wind Fury, I guess, if you look at it that way. And I really wanna be killing these vulture scavengers because they are quite rare, though if you've leveled here before, you might know that these vulture mobs spawn quite a lot at the bones of these giant creatures, these giant turtles in this zone. So the quests here involve basically gathering ingredients for these gnomish and goblin race guys. And the most annoying thing is that at least I have food. I forgot to buy food. I always forget that. The most annoying thing here is the scorpions put a poison on you that lasts for 3 minutes. Reduces strength and agility by 13, which is insane. It's quite a lot. It's like removing your chest item twice. And I can't remember if it stacks. I think it does actually, unfortunately. There's not much I can do about it as a warrior. Oh, I actually have... I used to have what do you call it? Anti-venom. But I don't... It was only for until level 25 that it was effective. Level 25 poisons, I guess. Creatures. Oh! What was that? I think I crit, and Also, I got the 2% chance for the extra swing. That was insane. I didn't know it would... Oh, so I guess if it crits, it copies the crit. Of course. That was insane. I guess these vultures don't have much health. Anyways. So it wasn't that much damage. Come on, execute. And also I cannot bandage myself. Because these ticking poisons do actually stop your bandaging. Oh god. If you guys remember in episode... What episode was it? I know I haven't been making many videos lately, but I kind of realized that it's boring to just see me, you know, grind through everything, so I wanted to only make videos about the most important parts in my leveling. Still the same series, it's just that I kind of compressed it, so it's better for you guys. And it's better for me because actually, like, when I had it in my head to make a video about everything, like to record every single minute of me leveling, that was quite a lot. It made me not want to play the character, to be honest. And this is what I should be doing. I should be hamstringing these guys and then only running in once I get a swing in. And they would poison me less too if I could only hit. Normally what happens is I get poisoned still. Yep, that's what I was gonna say. And also that I run into something that I don't want to run into. It's okay. I wonder if they actually sell food here. I don't think so. I think that they don't sell... They might sell food, because it's quite a common thing, but I don't know if there's any vendors. There's quite a lot to talk about in this video. Recently I leveled in Stranglethorn Vale. I did the first part of Stranglethorn Vale, which is doing the young, the normal, panthers, tigers, you know, the Nezinbury quests. I also killed some raptors, and I also got for the warrior quest, that's why I have this Cyclonian sword. I had to kill a lot of these trolls. Now what I did, I could not be bothered to do all of this. That's why I have this sword at such a I almost said young level, at such a low level, because I brought in my main to help myself, basically, because I really could not be asked to farm that much. I wanted to have this sword. I also farmed Nomeragon for not really for this. I also got this, the one-handed sword, that is pretty good. The poison at least woke me up. But I got... where is it? Can't seem to find it in my bag. It's the Crowd Pummeler weapon. Oh, there it is. That's a pretty good weapon. Insane strength. It's crazy, like, I mean, this is a, like, technically this Roving sword is a level 40 sword, but the Crowd Pummeler is pretty close to it, actually, in terms of strength. And DPS is pretty bad on it, though, compared to it. Now, I'm not sure if it's these basilisks, but you want to run away from them, because their stone gaze, or whatever it's called, the one that sleeps you, only has like very small range. And each basilisk is different in the game. There are these normal basilisks that do the sleep. There's crystal hide basilisks which do another sort of like stun. And then the biggest one, the gazers. Saltstone gazer, the one in here called. But there are, you know, crystal hides in Stranglethorn Vale. There are normal ones in Stranglethorn Vale. But anyways, the gazers do actually stun you. It's not just a sleep. So you gotta be careful with them. I'm not sure if that one is ranged actually or not. as well. I think they can still stun you ranged. So yeah, I was in Stranglethorn Vale. I got ganked so many times, and I literally only got ganked. I got ganked nowhere except when I just ran into the Nezinbury camp where you get the quest from the hunting quests. It's so annoying. You would think that you get ganked more like outside there, but no. And then after a while, so many horde people started coming, and we actually like started in a way controlling the Nezinbury camp. There were no alliances left, alliance characters, and I managed to get revenge on it was a hunter and it was a rogue who ganked me. I managed to get revenge on the hunter. I killed the hunter, and this guy I was in a group with killed the rogue. So there you go, good stuff. But that's about where it ends when it comes to the good side of WoW PvP. I actually wanted to make a video about why I sort of disagree with PvP in World of Warcraft and why it's unfair most of the times. Like obviously it's unfair, right? Like two-siders, what are you talking about? Like obvious, it's what you are saying is obvious. But yeah, but there's not much point of doing it then. There's not much point of playing on a PvP server. And to be honest with you, I'm still quite on the fence about whether I'm going to be playing on a PvE or PvP server when Classic releases. But it's hard to talk about this because most people are just so for PvP, you know. Everybody just likes PvP so much, but it's not even about liking it, but let me turn on my microphone because it's making me crazy the way I can't hear my voice. I was gonna say most people are for PvP because they feel like they're gonna sacrifice some power if they happen to disagree with PvP. And I'm not gonna lie, there are times when it's fun, the World PvP side I mean, not, you know, BGs or Arena or anything like that. World PvP can be fun if it's fair, and then I know basically everybody just loves ganking other people even though they are like higher level or not. Personally, I don't find it fun. I find it and I don't mean to use this word in a sarcastic manner. Can't hit this turtle. But I actually find it cringy to, for instance, attack a person when they are on 20% health, killing a quest mob. Because I kind of feel bad for them, honestly. I kind of feel bad for these people. Unless I know they deserved it, they ganked me, for instance. I don't feel good killing them. And not only do I not feel good killing them, but after I kill them, I'm just afraid that they're gonna come back and seek revenge when I am like fighting these fucking scorpids and basilisks, and I'm down, you know, 10% HP, and then they're just gonna come and kill me. And then running back to your corpse, especially in vanilla, it takes a really long time. Certain places take about 4 or 5 minutes to res, to just run back to your corpse. Even in lower level zones like the Barrens, even though you're not really gonna get ganked in the Barrens, but if you die in Northern Barrens, it takes like 5 minutes to run back from the middle. And it's just annoying. Like, instead of that, I would rather just not gank and carry on leveling, to be honest with you. Oh, I can finally use my bandage. I didn't get poisoned. How lucky. I'd rather just fucking do my job, you know, level, gain XP, and then be done with it. Log out feeling like I achieved something. And looking at other people, it seems like I level pretty fast. But it's mainly because right now I have the time to do this. Most people don't really, in my guild at least. And I just don't want to compromise that, you know. I don't want to be... There's so many people that it takes like 3 weeks for them to be level 40 from level 30. And I don't know if you guys played vanilla recently. The absolute fastest you can level up from 1t6 to 60 takes 6 in-game time. It takes... what? 6 days... what am I talking about? It takes 6 days of time spent in your character. You know, being logged in and leveling. And that sounds like a lot, but it's actually not a lot at all. How much time do have I? Okay. I thought it would be more, but right now I'm level 32 with 1 day and 18 hours. And I can tell you that this could be so much better. I'm pretty sure level 32 can be achieved in 1 day of playtime. Easy. There were times when I was fucking around, you know, doing dungeons for instance, which are fun, but you know, you don't really have to do all of them. Or dying for stupid reasons, or doing class quests which are really bad. I did the brutal armor quest. Was it? Yeah, yesterday night. I finished it and it was so not worth it. Oh, whoops. Shit. That's the wrong button. So yeah, I don't really agree with ganking. I know that makes me an outlier, and I know most of you won't agree with this, but I don't really care about that. I care about what's important to me, and I don't know. So yeah, I want to make a video about that to specifically address it. Oh! Did you see that 404? I deleted that fucking scorpion. That scorpion cannot be found anymore. It's not gonna respawn, guys. Page not found. It's not gonna respawn anymore. And I should be doing this. I'm not used to having a two-handed weapon. So far, I pretty much only had one-handed weapons, like really good one-handed weapons. I didn't have Wingblade. Yeah, the last time I had a two-hander was the two-handed stuff from the Wailing Caverns quest. But looking back, I should have just taken Wingblade. Because you also get a weapon called... yeah, I still have it. You also get this weapon from the Ashen Whale quest called Outlaw Saber, and it's amazing. 15 attack power and really great DPS. So yeah, it's weird getting a two-handed weapon. Also, I took the sword instead of, I don't know, the axe or the hammer, because it's a bit faster. And if you are interested, if you want to play a warrior in the future, generally it's better to have one-handed weapons for a more even rage generation, because two-handed weapons are very spiky in rage, meaning that you don't have any rage, and then 2.9 seconds later, that's the swing time of the sword, you get like a lot of rage. So that's what I mean by it being very spiky. The problem with one-handed weapons, on the other hand, though, is that you miss constantly. It's very usual, actually, that I would miss 4 times in a row with one-handed weapons, because your hit chances... I'm not sure what the... I almost just said algorithm. I'm not sure what the equation is, but I'm pretty sure your hit chance is lower. Kind of makes sense, I guess. I don't know. I feel like in real life you would be more precise if you had 2 one-handed weapons instead of a two-handed weapon, like a really heavy mace or something, or hammer. But maybe that's just me. character looks so retarded too. I went to Razor Fan Crow yesterday. That's the first thing I did when I turned 30. I got this really retarded looking hat. It only looks bad on trolls, I think, because maybe it looks the same on every character, but it looks like I have an even larger shit. How dare you? You can slow element? What? Okay, you can't bleed these. It's weird. I thought you couldn't slow these. That's why it's really annoying to kill these elementals. Like the other day when I was killing those damn water elementals. But those water elementals are just straight up cancer. The ones you kill here. Oh my god, for the agave quest. Spare me, my lord. Spare me of the agony. What do we need? So the Basilisk quest is gonna get completed up here, like this side, very easily, as always. I don't have the parts quest, which is annoying. I'm actually gonna go and get that now. But before I do that, I'm gonna go and kill these vultures. As I said, if you wanna get the vultures for this quest, you can go to these like there aren't any vultures there, but there are these this guy. So, just to prove a point, I went and I got that guy. Now obviously I wouldn't have done the same if, for instance, he wasn't killing anything because he can turn invisible. He was fighting two things, right? He vanished. And I attacked him when it wasn't fair for him. So I had the upper hand. I probably had like 80-90% chance of killing him versus his 10%. Not only that, I also blew a cooldown retaliation, which is very, very important against rogues, and he also used his evasion, which is his main cooldown against the warrior, right? Here we go, and I'm gonna die. Yep. And I'm dead. Came back really quickly, actually. I didn't expect that. I don't know why. Because we were up there. There we go. And we run away. So I cannot fight. Doesn't hit.
course I'm lagging. If the demoralizing shout actually would have hit, I would have won there. Because not only did I spend 10 rage wasted, not only would he have been dealing less damage, but also he couldn't have what's the word? Stunlocked me. The other thing I could have done is hamstring, but I can't remember what poison he used. If he's using slowing poison, there's no point hamstring. Yeah, I might end the video here. I'm sure I'm gonna get ganked, but there's not much commentary I can do or I wanna make right now. Let's kill this one, see if the rogue is here. Cool. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys later.
What
Bye-bye.
brings you to visit lonely old one, son?